What's poppin' T Squad? It's me, Keisha, and I am here today with the lovely Miss Tasha Lyons, and she is from Love and Marriage DC. Now, this is an impromptu interview because I hit her up last night in her DMs, and I was like, okay, we got to talk because there is a big chunk of the story that is missing for us, the viewers, because Tasha's name is being brought up, but we don't know what the hell is going on because of editing. So I was like, let me go directly to the source so we can get the missing pieces to this puzzle. So, Tasha girl,
here I am.
How has filming been going so far as what you've seen on the show? Like, what has been your reaction thus far to the first 5 episodes?
So it's a lot. So I'm not sure if you see. So let's go back to the first, the vegan dinner.
Okay.
So with the vegan dinner, what you did not see was mine and Ashley's exchange as well.
Oh,
so
okay.
yeah, so with that being said, with her in Winter, their exchange, I felt the delivery was a little much. I agree with everything that Ashley asked Winter because everybody had the same questions.
Right.
You know, it was just, to me, her delivery, because I even asked some questions, and I don't know if you've seen the unaired footage of I posted an unaired clip that Bravo that own posted. They do like a digital exclusive thing or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
So unaired scenes are uploaded there.
Okay.
So me and Winter, we had an actual conversation about the vegan dinner. So that was totally missed.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. So let me go back to the vegan dinner. Okay. So they, had the exchange or whatever. And I was asking Winter some questions as well. Like, you don't think you should have, vetted him a little more before you married him, So my delivery was just a little different than Ashley's.
Okay.
Okay. So also what you didn't see was I had shared some information as far as me and my husband is concerned. Okay. And I'm not really going to share what that was because I'm not sure if they're going to use that later on. Okay. So yeah, so I had shared some information as well. And the way that Ashley responded to that kind of took me back, like, your delivery is just off tonight. Like, I don't feel like why you don't ask me a question like that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like the way that you were asking or the way that you're talking about something that I'm sharing with the group.
Right.
A little back, like, so I had issue with her delivery with me as well.
Okay.
Yes. So when fast forward, me and Winter, we had a meetup talking about the vegan dinner. So, basically in the clip that Own put out there or whatever, you see me telling her, I feel like the delivery was off. She's saying, I asked her, if, and I had told her too about, I felt the delivery was off with my situation as well, but that wasn't filmed. That wasn't edited in or whatever. You don't see any of that.
Yeah.
So that's when she invited us to, I said, well, are you going to have a conversation with Ashley about, what was said and how it was said or whatever. Right. So she said, yeah, I want to invite you all out to brunch so we can chat it up about it.
Okay.
That's where the invite came, and that's why I was there.
Okay. Yeah, you have to let the girls know I was there for a reason. Excuse you.
Yes. So during that conversation there, as you all seen, Winter addressed Ashley about, how she felt the delivery was or whatever. And I had gave my commentary about, I don't think it was what you said. It was
how you said it. Yeah.
How you said it, And with that, I wasn't just speaking up for Winter. I was speaking up for myself too. I wasn't just talking about the conversation they had. I was talking about me too. Mm-hmm. So a lot of what happened with our conversation was cut out. So you don't really see our interaction in my conversation with Ashley as well. All you see is the focus on those two.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So with that being said, at the lunch, I felt like Ashley apologized about her delivery. She said, I had a few drinks, so my delivery may have been off, and she apologized. She apologized to both Winter and myself.
Okay.
And, she even said something to Winter as far as, you're dealing with this in real time, so I apologize. So she apologized. So
Okay, good. Okay.
With me, I'm like, okay, we cleared the air. We can move on. I'm thinking, and I think everybody else was thinking, everything was good.
Well, it was.
But last night, when I see this meetup with her and Monique and how she told the story,
yeah,
I'm just like, it didn't happen like that. You made it come across like it was this big blow up at lunch. Nothing was resolved. And the way that she verbalized it to Monique, it made it seem like those was her words
to them.
So when So when Monique, tells the girls, what was said, and I don't feel like Monique was doing it in a malicious way. I think she came back.
That's what I said in my review last night. That's what I said.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think she was doing it in a malicious way. Monique is the center and the nucleus to all of us, right? So she goes away. Winter says that she done met up with all the girls and, I'm trying to give them a chance. The story that she gave her was totally like fabricated. I'm just going to call it was fabricated. And so the story that she gave, Monique is like, okay, wait, I'm getting you guys together. I need to know what's going on. So she's telling the girls like, this is what was said, blah, blah, blah. And, I think that's how it kind of got screwed. And if you want to call Monique a bone collector, a bone carrier, and, stirring the pot that way, then by all means, that's what she did. But not get the story mixed up in my eyes. I feel like she told the story exactly how
it was said to her. Yeah, and that's what I said in my review last night. I felt the way that Winter told the story, like she said these exact words to them in conversation. Right. I was like, girl, your husband, da da da. She wasn't saying, I'm thinking in my head, da 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 da. So, like I said in my review, I was like, even if Monique was being a bone collector, was being messy, it was necessary because it was time to get the party started.
Oh, that she did. The party is started and it's here. Listen.
So how did you feel on last night's episode when everything was brought to light and Ashley said that she felt ambushed by you and Winter at the Ocean Prime dinner?
So this ambush word, I don't like the ambush word. Okay. I don't feel like anybody was ambushed, me personally. Mm-hmm. First of all, for Winter to use the word ambush, I feel like it's totally false because like you really shouldn't be using this word because you called this lunch. Okay. How are you ambushed by anybody and you called this lunch to clear the air? If anybody could use the word ambush, I can see Ashley using it because both Winter and I confronted her about an issue that we both had. Okay. So I can see her using it, but I still can't see the word ambush. We confronted you about an issue that we had, you know? So if you're using the word ambush, I feel like that's the wrong word to use.
Correct. Okay. So how are things with you and Winter right now? Or you can't say?
So, I mean, we're fine. We're cordial. I talked to her on Instagram and stuff like that. Like I've reached out to her to kind of like, do a little bonding after filming or whatever. But I just feel like personally, once filming was wrapped, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, me and the other girls, we hang out. Like we are really trying to form a friendship. Mm-hmm. And really trying to get to know one another and, try to really form a friendship, what we were doing on film. Right. But I just feel like with Winter, it was just like she came, she did a job, and that's it. That's just my personal opinion on it because I've reached out to her to like, let's grab lunch. Like, let me know when you're free so we can grab lunch, chat a little bit or whatever. I haven't heard from her.
Well, I was going to say it could have been a thing where she felt like ostracized by the group, like she didn't fit in. But the fact that you have been trying to reach out.
I reached out. Yeah. So, I mean, I can only do but so much. I'm like I said before in one of my other, I don't know if it was a live I did or whatever, or interview or whatever. Like, I'm the type of person, I'm not pressed for friends. Like, that's not my thing, but I'm definitely open to form friendships with whoever or whatever, if we mesh well or whatever the case. But I don't know if I mesh well with you unless we spend more time together, whatever. Right. But I was rocking with Winter, like, but seeing this episode, I just feel like the way that things kind of was told to Monique, I'm feeling a little way about it, only because like you volunteered information.
Yeah, correct.
Right? You volunteered this information. So I just feel like you can't get upset and start talking about rumors and what you heard about rumors about somebody's marriage, because you know
they asked you a question regarding your situation and you didn't like the way
I just feel like that's a little messy. And I just feel like, hold on one second. My husband is down here trying to get my attention for something. What's up?
Hey, Neil.
Girl, I had to come say what's up to Color Me Pynk. Hey, what's up, baby? What's going on? I'm sorry, I just had to interrupt because you're my girl. So I did. You should be talking to you. So see you change.
You know, y'all my favorite, and I'm pissed off that they ain't been showing y'all the way that they need to.
Listen, you need to holler at Carlos and be like, we need to see more of Tasha and Neil.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's a whole big chunk of the story missing that we ain't getting, and I feel like y'all the lit couple out of everybody. Like they need to see what I see.
Listen, thank you. I appreciate
it. It's all good, baby.
I know.
I got them hair color. I'm gonna get out y'all way though. I gotta go get the food for these people.
Yeah, we
okay. You have a good day. But what was I going to say?
I just feel like, you know, I was totally rocking with Winter. And I understood her standpoint on, you know, the delivery with Ashley or whatever, but I just felt like once she apologized, I felt like that was room for us to grow and move on and whatever. But the story that she gave, it was just like, to me, in my opinion, and I tweeted this, I just feel like it's giving me vibes of I'm hurt, so I want to see you hurt type thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, why are you bringing up rumors about somebody's marriage? Like I don't know. So I'm kind of looking at her sideways when it comes to that.
Yeah, because I could tell when you all were in that scene and the way she was sitting back looking at Ashley that she wasn't over it. So I understood why Irena asked her when they met up, how are things with you and Ashley? Because you could tell by the look on her face that she wasn't over it and she still felt some type of way.
But in my opinion, I thought she was, to be honest. I didn't really see no type of vibes to where she thought that, you know, it was still an issue. I didn't see that, you know, and I felt like when Irena asked her that question, that was just general conversation, you know? So I didn't feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because she asked that question, there was still some underlying issues or what. I thought that was her first time seeing her since the meetup. Mm-hmm. So I think she just kind of, you know, asked a general question. That's just my thought on it.
Yeah.
But I did have a question as far as when she said something about Irena, like, I'm just like, well, what is your beef with Irena? Like, I could understand the thing with you and Ashley, but when you brought up Irena and Jackie with the light and all that, so like, what was your point in saying all of that to Monique? I don't know. It just gave me messy vibes.
Yeah, because based off what she's been saying in her confessionals, it seems like she feels like Irena basically has sided with Ashley and runs in behind Ashley or whatever. Like they're a twosome now. They're a duo. So I feel like she feels like Irena is like Team Ashley and doing her bidding for her. Do you feel like that?
I don't now. Are they closer than her and Winter? Yes. But I feel like even in the scene where after the vegan dinner, when Raina and Ashley met up for the whole Botox in the armpit thing. So I feel like when Raina, you know, told her like, yeah, you were attacking her. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like she held her, you know, accountable for her actions as well. So for her to say that she's playing both sides or whatever, like, I just don't see that. Like, I just don't. And then even with the meetup with her and Irena, I didn't see it then either. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give what indication gave her that idea that she's playing both sides. I just don't. I don't know.
Damn it.
I know. It's like Winter. It's a whole lot.
Yeah, because I didn't get to interview her before the season began because, you know, they kept her like a secret or whatever. So I didn't really start hearing the name Stormy to literally about a week.
Look, it's the same, like Storm and Winter. It's the
child. Yeah, girl. Winter until the show was about to debut. So I had reached out to her and told her I wanted to interview her when the season was over. But it seems like she's being placed in like the villain role, the messy role or whatever. So, you know, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, and I like to play devil's advocate or whatever. So we gonna see what happens through the rest of this season. How many more episodes do you all have? Do you know?
I want to say it's about 5 more.
Okay, so it's gonna be 10 episodes season.
I believe it's 10 episodes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I hope we see more of y'all. They getting on my nerves.
I know. I think you will. You'll see a little bit more of us. Okay. In what capacity, I don't know. But we filmed the whole season.
I know. You said that.
Yeah, we filmed. So I don't know in what capacity you see us, but I do believe that you will see more of us. Okay. But like I said, like you said, I like to give the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? I'm that friend where I'm going to hold you accountable. I'm going to tell you when you right and when you wrong. Now, I don't know if they're going to show all of that, but I did have conversations with some of the cast members and letting them know, you know, well, you was wrong in this aspect, or, you know, you shouldn't have said this, or you was wrong for doing it. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully you see that. And I mean, we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. How did you feel when you all were at the vegan dinner and Monique and Chris kind of were going back and forth? Was it uncomfortable for you, or had you witnessed them like that?
No, they're my family. I've seen it before. They'll argue, have a spat, and be like, "Hey, baby, what you want for dinner?"
Yeah, because you know the viewers, I've been shocked, I will say, because I'm a huge Monique fan, but the viewers so far this season have been feeling like she's doing too much. She's hard on Chris, like she's like basically AKA being bitchy. And like I was trying to relate to the viewers is that you don't know what this lady been going through with this man for 10 years. Like, let her have her feelings, you know, because we are hard-headed when it comes to emotions and things of that nature. So they both have their grievances with each other. And a lot of people was like, well, she made it seem like she had a perfect marriage on Potomac. And I was like, no, I don't think she ever did. We saw the cracks and the things that were going on in their marriage. But I like her on the show. So how do you think that she's being perceived this season?
So I think the way that, you know, editing is a monster. I just say that editing is a monster, and I'm learning that with my first.
Yeah. I told y'all
reality TV.
Yeah.
But I just feel like she's getting the bad end of the stick. Like, I know Monique, you know what I'm saying? And I've been around her and Chris all the time, and she's coming off as naggy, but I just feel like you in the moment that you seen in the episode yesterday where they had that dialogue, and that's what he's been saying is that I need more from you, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like every episode you've seen them, you know, blah blah blah, but at the same time, if this is something that you have been saying to a person for all these years, you know, you come to a head to where it's just like, and then with being honest on RHOP, you didn't see their whole dynamic like you see it. You know, you just seen a glimpse of their marriage, you know, and as a husband, he's going to defend his wife when it comes to all these other girls coming at her and attacking her. So yeah, you see that or whatever, but you have not seen their family dynamic and their marriage on, you know, from a different lens, how would you see it now on this show? So you see them going through a rough patch. It happens in marriages. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, with her just trying to get across to him what she's feeling and what she needs from him, you know, I think it was a little much because it was kind of dragged out, but you see that resolution to where it's just like, okay, babe, you know, I felt like I was doing the necessities. I see that you're saying that you want more or whatever the case may be. So, you know, it's all about communicating and your partner understanding how it is that you're feeling and what it is that you're saying and really digesting it and making a change for it. Because I think one of her problems was the fact that, you know, he'll be like, okay, and just brush it off just to kind of shut her up, but not really doing the work to, you know. to satisfy her needs. So I feel like, with the audience, with them seeing the viewers, what they're seeing is just like years of her trying to convey something to somebody.
Exactly.
And this
like frustration. Yeah.
Yeah. So
this is a good one.
Oh,
so at the Ocean Prime dinner, when the conversation of cheatation came up, and Ashley and Arena was basically saying that they would rather not know. Is that how it was said at the table?
So I just feel like with Ashley, I and this is my interpretation of it. I just feel like what she was basically saying was, she's heard rumors about it or whatever, but she's never seen it. She's never caught him. She's never, it's never been an issue, at that point, but as far as when Arena said it, I think people took it out of context as he can do it, but as long as I don't hear it or see it, I'm good. I don't feel like that's what she was conveying. I just feel like, it has not been brought to my doorstep. I don't have proof that he has been doing it. Like, I've seen signs of maybe, possibly, you know what I'm saying? Like when she brought up the whole, at the red light, I fell asleep at the red light or whatever the case may be. But you can't get on somebody or divorce them because of a thought that you think that they may have been cheating. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no concrete proof. It's no concrete proof or whatever. So I think that's in the context of what she was saying, not just so much as, as long as I don't see it or hear, I'm good. Like, he can do what he do, and as long as the side chick don't come knocking on my door or, I don't think it was like that.
Okay, because that showed the way they cut it, and I was like, now wait a minute, Arena.
No, because I would have said something like, oh, well, you wouldn't have seen it anyway if I said it. You wouldn't have known if I said anything on that.
So at the last 5 episodes, do you guys have any fun girl trips, any activities for all the girls?
So there's some fun scenes. Okay. Now, whether or not they're going to show it or not, I don't know. But we did have some kikis. We did have some fun moments. Okay. So, I don't know if they're going to show it. There is a cash trip, so we'll see how that plays out. So
Good. Okay, well, I know I can't ask you too much because the season ain't over. So when the season is over, I'll have you and Neil come back on my channel. Thank you so much for answering my DMs, because now this helps me when I'm doing my reviews to know, okay, so this is actually what happened and what was said, and so I could be gazing should somebody have felt this way? Should they not have felt this? So that helped a lot. Carlos, put them on the damn show. Please. Them out.
And then too, also, you can also go on YouTube and look at the digital exclusive that they have on it, so you can kind of piece together what they're not showing on TV. Okay, because they put some scenes that's not aired on YouTube, so that way you can kind of put together a puzzle that they're really not showing.
Okay. Now, were you invited to the not for the Fun Moms event from last night's episode?
I was not invited to that.
Was it on purpose?
I don't know.
Okay.
We may or may not get into that.
Boom. Okay, that wraps this up perfectly. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Tasha. Thank you so much. Let everybody know where they can follow you on social media.
Okay, so you can follow me on Instagram at Tasha Lyons. That's TAJALY. And I finally got a Twitter page. And I don't know, what is that? That's Tasha J. Lyons.
Okay. Yes, you guys follow her. She is a bomb realtor and a hairstylist. Yes, ma'am. I love what you did. That video you posted of the prom.
Thank you.
So pretty. You guys, you got the scoop here. Now we know the behind the scenes tea of what's been going on Love and Marriage DC. I'm really rooting for this show. I want to make sure that we get a season 2 because I'm loving this cast. I'm loving the ambiance of it all. I'm loving the scenes and all the restaurants and the glitz and glamour of it all. I'm really, truly loving it. So you guys support the show and tweet Carlos and tell them to stop editing Tasha and Neil out because they are too much. Jesus the Christ. Love you guys. Make sure that you thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.